These little mask tablets are really fun. You can get really creative with the ingredients you might want to use with them. Hi my rosy buds, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking again about sheet masks, but this time instead of the prepackaged versions, I want to talk to you about ways you can make your own sheet masks at home. You don't have to go out and buy a prepackaged version, although I do love those too. You can make your own at home, and I'm going to share with you 3 different ways you can make your own sheet mask. They're very easy. All you need are a couple of base products, and we're going to add ingredients from our kitchen and our bathroom and make 3 different types of sheet masks. So let's get started and make some fun sheet masks. So a very basic sheet mask we can make is just using cotton sheets. I really like these cotton sheets that you can get from Japan. You can get a big box very inexpensively. I got mine off of Amazon, and this is just really soft. It's the perfect material to soak in something that's moisturizing and put up against your face in a couple different areas. And I like to use something like a moisturizing toner. And this is one of my favorites. This is the Chizu Saeki High Moist Lotion. It's called a lotion in Japan, but here in America we might call this a toner. But it's basically just a very thin moisturizing liquid that I put on early in my routine when I'm getting ready at night. It's very, very moisturizing, and it has a very strong smell. Some people might not find it appealing. I enjoy it. It smells, it's sake based, so it smells like sake. It smells like a sweet sake martini to me, but you would just soak these pads in one of your favorite moisturizing toners, like that one, and put it in different pieces all around your face, as you can see here. And I would just leave these on until the pads start to dry out a little bit. You don't want them to dry out completely, otherwise they might stick to your face. And just like I explained in my sheet mask video, this is one way of just holding that moisture up against your skin so it doesn't completely evaporate right away, and it allows your skin to just be a little more deeply moisturized in those areas. For our second mask, we're going to be using these compressed mask tablets. Aren't they cute? And basically what this is a paper sheet mask, just like the prepackaged ones, but they're compressed down into this little tablet. And just like those magic washcloths that kids sometimes play with in the tub, when you put this in liquid, it fluffs up and opens up to be basically a paper sheet mask. So you can put these in any liquid that you like. What I'm going to show you today is a version with oatmeal and honey, 2 of my favorite ingredients. Oatmeal feels really good on the skin, and it's very soothing. Honey has antibacterial properties, and my skin just really enjoys honey, so I'm going to put these 2 in the version I'm going to show you today. There's not a hard and fast recipe for this. What I often will do is I'll put just a spoonful of honey in the bottom of a bowl, and then I'll put a spoonful or 2 of the oats in the bowl as well, and pour hot water over top of both. And basically we're going to steep and make almost like an oatmeal tea so that the oats are kind of infused in the water. You don't need much water, just basically enough to soak the oats. And then after it's cooled down to some degree, pour that liquid through a strainer so you can strain out the oats, and drop your compressed mask tablet into the water and let it soak up. So then you just pop the mask on just like you would a regular face mask. Because this mask was basically soaking in water, what ends up happening is it becomes a little drippier than those standard prepackaged face masks that I mentioned in my prior video. These have a serum that's a little bit more viscous and not quite as drippy when you wear them. I don't have the freedom to walk around my house or do other activities when I'm wearing a mask like this, simply because it's a little more drippy and a little messier than, say, these prepackaged ones. These little mask tablets are really fun. You can get really creative with the ingredients you might want to use with them, or you could just grab, again, one of your favorite toners and use that with these masks. That would work as well. And the last mask I want to show you is one made with rice paper. Now, just like oats, my face really seems to like rice-based products. And you can find these in your grocery store in the Asian section. They're used to make rolls, but you can also use them on your face, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So what we'll do is we'll cut this paper into a couple different sections that will fit on our face. So we'll cut about 1/3 off to cover our forehead, like this. And then we'll cut 2 other big sections to make pieces for our cheeks. And the other pieces we'll cut to go over the bridge of our nose and under our eyes, and then over our lips. And what we'll do is we'll soak these in some nice ingredients for our face. I decided to go with green tea and honey, because again, like I said, my face loves honey. So what we'll do is we'll put a spoonful of honey in the bottom of the bowl, add the tea bag and some hot water, and we're just going to brew a very strong cup of green tea. And in a shallow bowl or deep plate, we're going to pour this liquid over our pieces of rice paper. And this gets a little tricky because it gets slippery. And you're just going to take the pieces and put them on your face, just like we had cut them out. And out of the 3 masks I'm sharing with you today, this is probably my least favorite, just because it's a little finicky and slimy. Yeah, it's slimy. There are some pros and cons to using the DIY version to these factory-made sheet masks. These have a lot of different ingredients in them. Some, very unique essential oils and different special, moisturizers, etc. So on some levels that's nice, but on other levels that's a lot of different ingredients, and if you're very sensitive to products, it's nice knowing what's going in your sheet mask so you can customize it to make your own at home. So you can get a little creative with some of these DIY versions of a sheet mask. And if you are going to raid your kitchen for ingredients, please do me a favor and do a little research to make sure that product or ingredient is safe on your face. Things, for example, like baking soda has a very high pH and wouldn't exactly be my choice to be using in a sheet mask. And also lemon juice, equally dangerous. It has a very low acidic pH, and that can be damaging to your skin as well. So do a quick search before you use any ingredients and make sure it's something that can be used in a face mask safely. You might want to try rose water or aloe juice. Those would be lovely. And the other thing to think about, if you're going to be using these DIY masks, you're basically mixing up food to put on your face. So it has to be used quickly because there's no preservatives in it. Whereas these can sit on a shelf and they're easy grab and go, take on the go. But either way, both of these are really fun to use. They're very relaxing. And if you're really not into doing a DIY version of a sheet mask, please check out my prior video. I went over a bunch of reasons why I love sheet masks and some of my tips and tricks for using them, and also my favorite brands of the prepackaged versions. This is one of my favorites from my beauty diary, by the way. Really good one. Thank you so much again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a rosy day. Why is that flashing again? Am my camera going nuts? Like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on more DIY. Oh, I hate that.